Hello, guys, and welcome to Behind the Bunker. It's Monday night, take two. Not sure what happened there, but we are back, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. It is Monday night, week number, God knows how many, of quarantine, and we are here live with you guys to get you through until paintball starts up again. With me, I have Gavin Sharma from TerraTech Industries.
I'm still here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us this Monday evening. Make sure you hit that like and share button or start a watch party. Maybe take 3, I'll get it right.
And Matt Kripp joining us as well.
Yes, I am, after missing another Saturday night due to me having better things to do. Welcome to the Monday Night Show.
Yeah, you purposefully missed that. You know what, though? You missed a good thing, right, Josh?
Yeah. It's not necessary for Matt to rub it in that he's had something better to do on Saturday night. It's a little salt in the wound on this quarantine flavor.
Well, he had a fresh bag of potato chips and some ice cubes that he had manufactured. That was probably enough.
A wheel of cheese.
Yes.
And quarantine of Matt.
And then we have Joe Kimson from Flaggers Paintball.
Greetings, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. We're hoping, crossing our fingers and getting things ready so we can eventually open, but it's all up to public health and local governments at this point, depending where you are and so on and so forth. But we are hoping that we can get our paintball season rolling again. We had it briefly going for about a week in March, and then it stopped, and here we are.
Yeah. Guys, if you're wondering why we're back on again, Gavin didn't like his intro, so we canned it, and then we came back again and redid it. So
That's my hair.
better this
Meltdown.
time.
Okay.
Awesome. So nice. So nice.
What? Yeah, you're right. What a meltdown he had. He's such a diva.
Yeah.
So Saturday,
Chicken hoppers in his own living room and everything. It's a little uncalled for.
So Saturday night, guys, we've been doing a live show, and the live show has been we're inviting you guys to be on. And we've had some really good shows. The first one we had some incidences we won't speak of, but the last two have been great. We've had people all the way from Istanbul, Australia, Germany.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm just trying to think.
And
Ohio,
United States.
Nebraska. We had some Nebraskans.
Exotic.
Yes. And then,
Someone from Hawaii.
Oh, that's right. Living in Nebraska, though, unfortunately.
Transplanted.
Living in Nebraska.
But anyway, so thanks, guys, for joining us. And if you guys get a chance and you want to catch the live show or be on our show, join us on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. A couple things to tell you guys about the history of paintball documentary. If you guys would like a and you'll get a patch if you're within the next few people that do it. One other thing, guys, if you want to go to Mission Masters on May 30th, they're having their Invasion of Normandy game. Make sure you guys check it out. That's at Three Rivers Paintball Park. Behind the bunker sponsored game. And again, don't forget to join us on our Saturday night quarantine show. That's going to be a good one. What else do we have here today, guys? We have a Vault. Joe filmed a Vault segment. Josh has got some action photos. Matt's got some prices right. Gavin's got nothing.
I got the day off, baby. The day off. It's fantastic. I get to be a spectator in this show.
Yeah. Josh, why don't we start with your action shots? And before we do that, let's do that because I don't have Joe's thing loaded. So let me go get that loaded. So let's start with you first. Josh, I'll put these full screen. Who do you have?
First up, we have Eric. Aida? No idea how to say that.
There we go.
Oh, but This is next one is also Jeremy.
Oh, he gets
Wearing-
2 in here?
Of course, the
Two
ultimate
pictures.
camouflage. Well, that's how it goes. You can put a picture of yourself in, but if you have another picture you wearing all-terrain tiger stripe, please send a second.
Yeah.
This is Jesse Woods and Jimmy Churchill, little Jimmy Churchill. Nope.
They're right there. My bad.
Where'd you go? There you go.
See what happens when Matt's not pushing buttons?
I
They
can't.
said there's no sound with the pictures.
Yeah, so I've taken the full screen down and we're back to this. I apologize,
That's
guys.
fine.
Yep.
Everyone can squint.
Yep.
Next up is John Adams, not to be confused with one of the founding fathers of America.
Don't blame the tech, blame the Rona. Yeah, I like John. He plays 5-man speedball with his TIPXs.
With his pistoles.
Pistoles.
Yes, next one is John Jones and John Caruto. Like some EG.
EG.
Hoodie.
Nice.
And last but not least is John Strex.
Very
doing the
good.
splits. That looks a bit.
Does that not make you guys want to play some paintball? Seriously, watching all these or seeing all these pictures of people doing that. Okay,
So
Gavin.
on my daily walks,
Yeah.
and I'm walking through the wooded area, and there's no paranoia, there's no worry, and you're not peeking behind bushes and looking for shadows, and it's
People should be, because you're lurking in the
I was
bushes.
gonna say.
I'm not tapping on the windows, it's not people's shrubbery.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could be dodging paint right now. That would be pretty good.
Okay, so let's put it that way. Let's say none of us had to work and we all got an opportunity to go and play some paintball this weekend. What are you guys going to use? What gear are you going to bring out to the field?
I know precisely what I'd be wearing. I would be wearing my all-terrain tiger stripe, as it is now clean and the crotch is mended, no longer split into 3 different pieces. And I would be playing with my Revy, my 6845, and my Auto Cocker Tactical. It's now clean, rehosed, thanks to Mayor Paintball in Northern Ontario for actually having Auto Cocker parts. So,
Nice. Gavin, what are you shooting?
It is all packed, ready to go. The only thing that I haven't done is charge my radio batteries, but that can certainly be done the day before, the night before I know I'm heading out. But I have packed my TMC with all my mags, and just for shits and gigs, my 68 Classic is in the gear bag as well.
Yeah. I'm funny about batteries. I have this. I like to charge them last minute so they last longer. I feel though, even if you charge them 2 days out, that they're going to be dead by the time I need them. I know batteries, they're supposed to hold a charge, and that's what they do, but I don't know. I'm funny about batteries. It has to be charged up until the last possible moment.
Tell us more about your batteries.
Matt, I know what you're playing with. Something red?
Yeah, something red, yellow, and orange. I have yet to actually shoot it. And
right. So this COVID-19 is Matt's fault, because he bought such an amazing marker, and he was all, "Look at me, I'm going to get to play with this in the studio," and we're all like, "Jerk face," and now he pays.
Well, plus I played a small part in creating the virus itself, so you're right.
Hence what he was doing on Saturday.
Those
Only
better than
to increase crypt sales.
but
That dirty bat eater.
but bat wings are delicious. Chris Brandt says
Chicken to the cave.
Chris is going to play with his 160R and the Inception pump. And was it John Metcalf says, I'm going to play paintball on Sunday in Ohio, and he's going to use his Stormer and his TIPX. Mike Holstrom says red, white, and blue banana hammock and his EMEC. Nice.
Yeah. What's Gavin going to be wearing camo-wise?
Either my Scorpion or my all-terrain Tiger Stripe. But it's been a little damp lately. I don't know if I want to get it dirty.
Oh, listen to you, Airsoft.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you guys are, where you're watching, but where we are, leaves have finally popped. Everything is green, and because we've had a lot of rain, it's awesome. So even woodland would work. If you had woodland or anything green, you'd be laughing right now. Joe, have you picked out your camouflage? Do you know what's gonna go with the palette?
If I'm going to work and mill around, I think I might wear my Vietnam tiger stripe. It deserves to be brought out. But if I'm going to play, I'll just probably wear my all-terrain tiger stripe, I think, because it'll work. And it's ready to go.
Chris,
it's clean.
Sorry, Chica says Diablo Midnight Paintball are still around. Redman Magfed says the T15 and FSC. And Devin Schwartz says I'm packing my A5, my Automag RT, and my TIPXs. Nice. Me, I would use my Resurrection Autococker, I think.
And what would you be wearing?
I would be wearing a pair of JT tournament pants with my Tiger Stripe Renegade jersey. And then some sort of variation of maybe a JT Pro Flex, probably.
Isn't that kind of funny how Todd will be wearing the exact same thing Matt is going to be wearing?
Yeah, I love my Tiger Stripe Renegade jersey.
Bouncy.
Yeah, I do too. However, a pair of tournament paintball pants, whether it's JT or whatever, I don't know. They break in the right spots. The squeegee holds in the right spot. I don't know. I've never found a camouflage pant that when I crouch down that the leg squeegee doesn't jab me in the back of the leg. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's the fit. But
it's not a squeegee.
Yeah. So I don't know.
That's my only regret in paintball, clothing wise, that I don't have the Tiger Stripe Renegade jersey.
You don't.
I have the recreated Vulcan one from a couple of years ago that just is nice because it's Tiger Stripe, but it's not the same.
But it ain't Tiger Stripe.
And it ain't Renegade.
Yeah. Any other regrets? What about that tattoo you have? No.
Not even.
I still stick by the glow in the dark tattoo.
Yeah, but it's the placement where you put it. It never sees light, so how does it recharge?
It's a little tender for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing in the chat, gentlemen, a number of appeals are open stateside, and I'm a little jealous. So fingers are crossed, so we move into the phase where we're able to go out and start playing too.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to have the jump start ahead of us in terms of getting their itch scratched, and that's something that's we're all desperately wanting to do as well.
Yeah, we're just not there. I mean, in our area, we have just not been given the permission to do so yet. I mean, if you guys are in the States and you guys are playing already, that's awesome. We can't even amalgamate family bubbles yet. We're still in phase 1, and phase 1's pretty strict. And didn't they just say today that they're lengthening phase 1? Like they're definitely
based on this weekend with mass gatherings everywhere, and so they're likely going to wait to see if there's any flare-ups from that.
Yeah. Neb Nella says try using a folding squeegee, Todd. I do. When you put a folding squeegee in your side pocket on a pair of tournament pants, it kind of just straddles right beside your thigh, if I'm not mistaken. So when you bend over or crouch down, rather, it doesn't kill you. John Maskin says he's got the Vulcan Tiger Stripe. It isn't bad. He's got a set himself. Yeah. There you go. All right. Well, why don't we move on? Joe, you have a segment from the vault we can get to.
I did. Yes, I did one today for you.
Yeah.
Or for everybody, not just for you.
Well, I've watched it already, so no one else needs to see it, but we might as well play it since you've done it. So, guys, we'll be right back, and here is From the Vault.
Hey, it's Joe from Flaggers Paintball. We're here doing another segment of the Pandemic Vault. I've got the Splatmaster from the National Survival Game. This was the first ever proprietary gun designed for paintball, to the best of my knowledge. The original paintball marker most people used was the 007. Before that, there was no paintball. So this is a Palomar design. It's made by the National Survival Game. It's cocked in the rear, so you push it forward, a ball would drop into the breech, and you would fire it out. A lot of spring pressure holding the bolt back. You would stick your balls in, and they'd be held in by a tube. It would hold a 12 gram in the back. It had rather crude integrated sights. but they're pretty crazy. Also included was a pair of deluxe safety goggles that supposedly will stop a paintball, but there's definitely chemical goggles, so they would probably work if you were in a pandemic. You've been watching Behind the Bunker from the Vault. Pew pew. Hey, it's Joe.
Whoa, that was loud. Welcome back, guys. So that's from the Vault. That's Joe's Splat Master. For a minute there, I thought I had one, but I guess I don't have one here. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any special requests for what you'd like to see on From the Vault, send Joe a message directly or message us, and we'll pass it on, and we'll see if Joe can get that for you. So we posted up on social media, guys, about, and we're going to watch you guys in the live chat right now, but we want to know on quarantine what you guys have purchased, and if there's anything that you guys purchased for paintball specifically. Everybody out there that was looking for something that was that they were able to use for entertainment purposes during the quarantine seems to have been bought off the shelves. Joe was looking for a trampoline and couldn't find a brand new one because everyone had bought them. And we were looking for like maybe a pool, and they're all sold out, like the portable above ground ones. Like any sort of entertainment item that you want, people are buying them. I can't find a proper set of lawn darts anywhere. You know, like the big, sharp, spiky ones that I can use a grinder and whittle down the tip.
They were taken off the market.
I think we should play lawn darts on the speedball field.
They have come back. They have a beanbag in the end now.
Yeah, they got like the safety dub at the end. It's like, there's no danger factor in it. It's not fun to play anymore.
I'd love to have a set of those non-safety darts.
All right, name me a sport that anything that has a safety nub on it is fun. Nothing, I tell you.
Yeah, that's true. Well, have you guys purchased anything paintball-wise? Chris Brandt says he bought batteries and an Inception pump. Doesn't make a lot of sense there, Chris. Finally got a good shooting mech smart parts Epiphany. Were they mechanical, the Epiphanies?
No, I thought they were electronic.
I thought they were like an ion.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Yeah.
Whenever I get an epiphany, a light bulb goes off beside me.
I hope it's an LED.
It is now. They used to be regular.
It's just a solar flare.
They used to be incandescent. Now they're LED.
Yeah.
And then mine are actually Bluetooth LED, so they can go on and off with my phone.
I don't have pictures, but Steve Tiffin said that he bought materials to make himself a paintball death dealer, a little paintball prop. I saw the picture of it. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he's doing some neat electronic-y stuff.
Even if it doesn't do anything, it looks really cool, and I'm sure it does do something. But Daniel Barney Alamo says, I purchased an MG100 because he wanted to get into MagFed this year. Good for him. Paul Poston, not supposed to tell his wife, but he bought a CS2 and a Sugar Skills G-Tech 170R. I need Poston money.
Yeah.
Holy cow. What about in the live chat? Guys, are you watching there?
Yeah, Devin Schwartz has got a killer deal on a Phantom and two A5s, plus he finally picked up the AGD RT Pro, the black and white Revy.
Good for him.
Nicely done.
Aaron Clark says he bought an EMEC body and has a valve on its way. Also, he bought a puppy, a motorcycle helmet, and he's now looking at motorcycles too.
Did he get a helmet for his puppy, though?
Don't buy a motorcycle. Spend that money on paintball.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, a lot of you guys are posting pictures of your guns here. Chris Brandt says, got a sweet Inceptions design pump. Mike Riley, pods, new pack, boots, pants, jersey, and yeah, that's it. Brian Foster said he got nothing. Nothing.
I haven't bought it yet, but what I'm looking forward to picking up as soon as I can is the new 15 cubic inch 4500 air tank from First String.
Nice. Or you
As soon as Joe will sell me one.
I don't know if they're out yet. We haven't done any ordering of anything because we really haven't been open. So
I went to our shop today. I was there at 5:00 today, and normally I wouldn't go at that time because I'd be fighting traffic. But there's no traffic anymore, and I walked in there and looked around, and it's like a time capsule. How we left it back in March, it's still exactly the same way, just a little dustier right now.
Is there snow on the ground still?
Yeah, no snow at least. And the grass around the front door is growing surprisingly when no one walks on it.
That's true. No cigarette butts.
No, and the bathroom was still clean. Everything was still exactly pristine where we had left it.
George Hayes says he bought all-terrain Crocs.
Yeah. I did not look for it, but I'm sure it's upstairs. New all-terrain Crocs. Come on, George. Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Send us a picture, George.
Todd, when you went to the indoor, did you see if my paintball tree was sprouting? Or
there was no. I haven't been watering anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you plant an evil omen? Something, hoping something else would grow.
I planted. I planted an evil omen last spring, and that's why our grass all died last summer. It was like as soon as I dug it back up, everything started to come back to life.
See, I planted some Terratech paintballs throughout my yard, hoping the grass seed would kick in. And it turns out it's just full of strawberries.
Nice.
Huckleberries.
Huckleberries.
Oh, is that what they're? Oh, my bad.
Hey, Marcel Perry in the live chat says he 3D printed things for his Hammer 7, and he also got a 13 CI tank. So, Bag of Chips showed me what 3D printing can do, and same with Brent from Air Ups. And I'm being told you can get a 3D printer shipped to your door with some beginner filament for like $300. Do we really need a 3D printer? I'm trying to talk myself into not getting one because I know if I do, I'll go down a rabbit hole. But do you really need a 3D?
Lego.
Yeah. No, but really, okay, so here, if you guys each found yourself an Amazon box that was misdelivered to your house and it was a 3D printer, would you use it? What would you print?
I don't know.
I would see if I could print myself a laser etching machine because that's what I want more than a 3D printer.
I would just print a bunch of friends.
The cabin is the living room.
Isolation is so hard.
I would print myself a water pick. I was never able to get my water pick.
You could 3D print Del Boca Vista.
That's true.
You could print yourself Jerry's apartment.
3D print myself a sandwich.
There you go.
You could print what was the Pico loader?
Yeah.
What was that I watched? Oh, Back to the Future Part 2. So instead of a microwave, they have 3D printers, and instead of plastic, it's food ingredients. So like they 3D printed a Domino's pizza. It's coming. If it's in Back to the Future
it was
too.
A pizza that was this big, and then he put it in the oven, and it came out.
It was a rehydrator, I think it was.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, I thought it was a printer. All right. Well, I ain't got time for rehydrating. Alexander.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Cameron in the live chat says that he got himself a PPQ and a polycarbonate shield, boots, vest, Sky Ronin helmet, face mask combo. Jesus, he's ready to go.
I wonder if that helmet is one of those helmets that is on Amazon that doesn't meet or exceed any kind of rating for paintball or airsoft.
There's a helmet. Is it the same helmet where you can take the ear cuffs off? So if you had like earphones, like if you're at a range, you could put ear cuffs on. I saw this thing and it's like it keeps showing different variations of the helmet, and it looks like you could take off that piece that would cover your ear essentially for you to put like ear cuffs on. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like there's one on eBay that's a knockoff, but there's OpsCore, which makes bump helmets, and they make like paratrooping helmets and ballistic helmets, but they also make all kinds of variations on a bump helmet theme. Just go to their Instagram or their Facebook page.
Well, there you go.
OpsCore.
3D print a bump helmet.
You could probably 3D print a bump helmet.
I think if you had a 3D printer and you could alter the pattern a little bit, you could print a helmet that was a little shorter in the front so you could actually fit a paintball mask underneath it. properly.
Dwayne King is watching. That should be his new project, is to 3D print a bump helmet that'll actually work with an EVS, because I think he has an EVS. There you go, Dwayne King.
There you go. He also says the Netflix show Uploads had the 3D printed food. That's probably where I saw it, because I'm about the 4th episode into that show.
Yeah, we're watching that.
They've already mastered food coming from a machine at Disneyland where you can custom make a cupcake. So I don't see why they're pushing this technology for.
Well, really, that's all you need is cupcakes, anyways.
Exactly.
Why don't we move on here, guys?
Please.
Yeah. So here's an email, a correspondence that I got from Mr. Rick Chard.
Okay.
He says, let me see here. Let me read it. Talk amongst yourselves here. Okay, so he basically wants to know for 2021, not a done deal yet, test our viewers' opinions on what they would think about Paintball Extravaganza possibly moving to Dallas.
That'd be cool.
Texas?
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas, Texas. No, the Dallas Steakhouse in Guelph.
You never know.
Gavin, you made a face. No Dallas? Why no Dallas?
I'm very excited, Dallas. But, I think it'll be great, but I don't recall that being an invitation for us to attend. I think it was just more of a, can you do a survey for us? So I don't want to put any work for Rick in right now unless I'm getting something out of it. So
I'm not going to Dallas unless I get to meet JR.
I'm so excited. I'd stand up, but I have to take the 0.
Correct. Me too, Joseph. I think Dallas would be a great venue. We had a lot of Texans from this event, and I think it'll be refreshing. It'll be fun, and I think it'll be appealing to many people.
Yeah,
I want to go to that place that has all the jerky that Todd was talking about.
Buc-ee's. But
it just won't have the same personality and flair as where we were, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but it's a little safer because everybody in Texas can carry.
Anywhere
Memphis,
is safer than that neighborhood.
Everything is behind bulletproof glass, so I would feel significantly safer wandering the streets of Dallas than I would of East Memphis.
Was spiced rum out of the bottle, by the way?
Yeah. Was it you that said the other day that they were doing the social distancing before social distancing?
They set the protocol.
Yeah. Yep.
They didn't have to make any changes.
0 face-to-face contact with anybody.
Wait a minute. Ugly girls
behind.
set social distancing first. I shouldn't have said that.
People wear bowling shirts.
So Rick was also hypothesizing that Extravaganza could be the first major paintball event in the industry since COVID if World Cup doesn't fly. And we don't know if World Cup is 100% going to happen or not, especially when you have teams traveling from all over the world coming to that, right? They may just run the regional circuit for now. I don't know.
But I think, you know what, it's a great, I don't know if Rick was in charge of this in terms of marketing. What a great way for the community to reconnect and strategize and build some momentum for the following season coming up.
Yeah.
It'll be a rebuilding year for many fields and many of our partners in the industry as well. And I was really encouraged about the collaboration and the cooperation between fields and industry at this Paintball Extravaganza. And paintball was on an upswing at the time before the Rona hit. So I'm really, really excited about regrouping again, re-strategizing, and re-energizing. That's a lot of re's to move forward for 2021 to make it the best season ever. So I'm hoping you commit to Extravaganza regardless of where it is.
I agree, but I don't know if I want Dallas. Only because if George Hay is there, he's going to be walking in with his Spurs. I don't know if I want to see George Hay wearing Spurs and
with his jeggings,
10-gallon hat. Is that enough 10 gallons, or do you need a bigger hat?
George needs a bigger one.
I'm there for the belt buckles.
He gets a 12-gallon.
I want to have Gavin as my belt buckle. I just want you to curl up in a silver tinfoil suit around my waist.
You notice how Todd's the only one harping on George Hay because
you're welcome
the rest of us were nice enough to get CPAP machine water from George Hay, so we all appreciate it, George.
Yes,
and George drove us to the liquor store.
And he did take us to the liquor store. Nothing but respect for George and his hot pink Crocs.
Yeah. Mike Holstrom also suggests that he wears chaps. Yeah. So whatever. What do you guys think? Extravaganza, Dallas? I would be into that. I think either way,
been to Dallas, so
it's a plane ride anyways, right? No matter where we go, it's gonna be a plane ride anyways. If it's in the States, for the most part, because they're not going back to
maybe to be in Buffalo. We can drive.
Oh, could you imagine Extravaganza in Buffalo?
Be snowy.
I
Oh,
thought Memphis wasn't safe.
Buffalo's fine.
I think Buffalo's fine, but it ain't no Dallas, that's for sure. Well,
George
obviously,
is going to wear just chaps.
So
that's
hopefully we
nice.
get the exclusive,
Backwards.
the cutting edge details as they come in from Rick. Keep us posted, please, because we're all chomping at the bit. We'd
Yeah.
love to be back
Well-
again.
well, Rick's asking our opinion, so we've put it out there. Let us know what you guys think. If you have any direct thoughts, send them to us via our social network here. All right. Well, we have Price is Right. We also have some custom corner, and but I think what we're going to do is I want to tell you about a couple things real quick, if you don't mind, and then we'll move right into our next segment, guys. Planet Eclipse, creators of the most incredible tournament paintball markers, soft goods, and gear. They have the winningest paintball markers now. Innovators in mechanical actions, including the M170R and the M1 MG100 MagFed Marvel. Pick one up today.
Enola Gay is the world's leading manufacturer of smoke grenades, thunder flash, airsoft, and paintball grenades for use in theater, film, photography, and of course, paintball. Pull a tab at your next event. Or hit an EG golf ball or softball for gender reveal.
And Arabs are proudly made in the United States of America. Their thick welded seams, stainless steel hardware, multiple color options, and layouts are available. 2020 is here. The fields are starting to open up, so get your field from Arabs. Ask about full color printing and custom logo options. Customize your next field, ladies and gentlemen, with Arabs.
Ruthless Paintball Products caters to both professional players and weekend warriors. They have set a new level of paintball playing apparel. You can head over to their website and use our BTD15 promo code for 15% off.
So,
And more than just swabs and pads, Exalt is a way of life. Available at discerning retailers, fields, shops, and shows. They are tournament ready, battle proven. Ladies and gentlemen, Exalt.
In the beginning,
In the
you fall out of
beginning.
a tree, you stumble down a rocky cliff, you wade chest deep through a mosquito-infested bog, and you realize you're surrounded. It's party time. You own a Tippmann. Now combine Empire, JD, Tippmann, and B-Force, and you get the world's largest distributor of everything paintball, GI Sports.
DLX Technologies, guys, is the manufacturer of the Lux paintball marker, as well as other great product lines like the SP Shocker, the GOG Enemy, and the Freak Barrels. A longtime manufacturer of paintball gear, they have the product that you can trust, and the product is outstanding.
For over 50 years, Altama has proudly carried militaries from across the globe through every challenging environment, including malls, jungles, deserts, and urban battle zones. Make Altama your next paintball, airsoft, or everyday shoot.
And not all ninjas wear black. With advanced colorways, coatings, adjustable regulators, remote lines, fill station, hydro testing, and so much more, Ninja products have what it takes to keep you out front and always in the game. And do not forget, folks, they are made in America.
Yeah. Hey, Chris Brandt in the live chat says, I might buy an MG100 in the future. Well, the future is now, my friend. Two other people messaged me this week as well. Flag Raiders Paintball. If you guys are looking, MG100s, I know they're sold out a lot of places. Joe has at least one, if not two, in stock. Get a hold of him directly at Flag Raiders if you guys are looking for an MG100. And I forget who messaged me through Facebook today, but there you go. There's where you can get one.
Oh, was it on the back of the boat?
Oh, the back of the boat. Never get off the boat.
Never get off the boat. Parker.
Especially
Never
the
get off
back of the boat.
When you're old enough, you can watch
Tigers.
Apocalypse Now.
And you run faster if you're holding a pistol.
How
Thank
can
you,
he
Mark.
not
That's
have
right.
watched
No,
Apocalypse?
everyone knows you run faster.
Have
if
you
you're
watched
running with a
Apocalypse
knife.
Now? No, he's too busy. It's not on. If we could have Apocalypse,
Let me watch it.
you can watch it now.
Can
Get
you
off
guys
your
take this
Xbox.
domestic after the show?
That's right, Parker. Start
Like, it
watching
can go aside
right
or
now.
anything.
Yeah.
Right now.
All right. We're
Log
moving
off
on
the
here,
game,
ladies
watch
and
it right
gentlemen.
now. Back in studio again, where we can listen to Joe's in the mid-inning.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to get back to the studio, period, just because We have all this great technology. We have a new studio that we built. We have everything, and I have a fully stocked liquor shelf over here.
Wrong, guys.
Soon, phase 4 or whatever it is. All right, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to watch you guys live in the chat. Up for bids tonight, we have a Spider Hammer 7, but this is a custom Spider Hammer 7, ladies and gentlemen.
Ever.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
yeah. What do you guys think of that? That is obviously used. It is a Hammer 7 with a Yugi K98 stock 20-inch Lapco Hush shot barrel. And a threaded end so you can add a suppressor on it, a 4x scope, and 1 mag. There you
Pretty
go.
cool.
It's also modified to be bolt action. So what do you guys think? Joe, you won last time for the first time we knocked Gavin off his pedestal.
That is incorrect.
What?
I won last
You
week
did
as well.
it.
I
Did
did.
not.
Okay,
Did you?
you know, we don't have time to go back into rewind.
That's
I won
true.
last week, but I will concede and let Joe go first this time.
Well, that's very sporting of you. Mike Holstrom says negative $50. What? It's beautiful. Even if you don't like it, it'd be a nice piece to have.
Really nice. I'm going to say, I don't know, 168.
We have George Hay at 145, Roger Reber at 180, Chica Estrada. I love that name. Chica Estrada at $280, Bill Scribner $275, and Richie Santos says $39. John Metcalf $335. What are you guys thinking? Matt, you're next in my list here. Oh, Matt, you can't play. You were the one who found this. Gavin,
I am going 250, Bob.
250. Josh,
$50.
$50. All right. This sold for $335. Nice.
John Metcalf got that.
Yeah. This one here, I don't think I would have gotten or would get, but this is a rare OG retro Ripper 2, which are all great words. And then he says, Timmy, Intimidator Bob Long paintball gun. What do you guys think of this? It looks like it's in pretty good shape. I'll give it that. Has a custom products inline reg and a bottom line on it. Not an on-off, but just a bottom line ASA. That's what you get.
What an abomination. You go for who on Gavin? Go first.
Some people love these guns. I don't get it.
Bob Long has a big following. You'd be surprised.
Bob Long, fine, but I don't know, the Intimidators?
You know, Bob Long doesn't even like this, I'm telling you. So I'm saying $150, Bob.
Okay, John Maskin says $125, Roger Reber $1, Nebnella $225, George Hay $275, and Brad Santos even $200. Sounds like a lot of work went into that. Yeah, so I don't know. Joe, what are you thinking?
What did you say, Gavin? 150? I don't know, 182.
Okay. Josh.
Can I phone my friend Parker?
You can phone your friend Parker. What does Parker think?
I don't know. Opinions have been coming across Joe's monitor the whole time. I'd say $75.
$75? All right. This sold for $490.
Wow.
It's bright and shiny and glossy, and they put rare and OG in it. This one I'm going to have to help.
Put Timmy in it.
That's true. This I'm going to have to help you guys with. It is a paintball gun lot. And looking on the top left, it's a DM4. Top right is a Proto 2005. Under that is a 2006 Proto. Under that,
The straw that broke the camel's back. Like, you had had enough at that moment and lost it. It's never speak again.
Does Parker have scurvy?
He does not have scurvy. He's been eating oranges. But he is walking around with one leg. He's wearing a peg leg. But he's definitely in costume. So it's cosplay. It's like LARPing.
Why does he need to get a quote on the price of a sale?
I don't know. Maybe he has to buy a sale. Maybe they're in the
Can we
port.
do this afterwards? There's a lot
I
to
just can't.
we're bidding on this. Dan. Come on.
Okay,
please.
sorry.
All right. Well, look at the live chat, Joe. You've got
Brian
$400,
Gavin's gears.
$650 says Nebnella. Tracy Santos $898. Chica Estrada says
I'm going to say
$700.
$909.
Okay. Marcel Perry gives 3 garbage cans. Dwayne King says eat limes.
Yeah, it's limes that gets rid of scurvy, not oranges.
Is there how many guns is there? 5 or 6?
6. Well, 6 guns, 5 maybe that look like they would be worth something.
Okay.
Well, what's the other one? A gray ghost?
I don't know where it went.
I don't know what it is. It's I don't know, but it's not.
Quick, get the pirate chips. We'll look for it.
Yar.
You're
Yeah.
just digressing just as much, Gavin. You can't blame us for it. And every now and then you chirp in with an R Billy. How much did I say?
You said 909.
Yeah. Devin Schwartz says 7 stone and 42 doubloons.
I don't know. There you go. That's funny.
Yeah. Josh, what are you thinking?
$500.
$500. And Gavin, what did you say?
I'm gonna say 800 even, Bob.
800 even. This paintball gun lot was sold for $545.
So we have a tie right now, a 3-way tie.
Oh, wow, chicka wow.
Wow.
Good old threesome, baby.
Why are you calling
All right, then I'm going to put up an abomination here. This really upsets me, but we'll
been
let you
holding
guys
out
bid on
lately?
this.
Oh.
KP2 rifle.
What,
No.
I'm sorry, why is this an abomination?
Because look what they did to it. Look at the wood stock.
Why?
Because someone had some fiddling and did some whittling, and they took way too much off of that.
It's like a COVID haircut.
Nice, Gavin. Nice.
All right, well, it has an owner's manual still. That's good. It has the valve tool. That's good. That's worth something. The condition looks decent, but that wooden stock is atrocious.
I have an extra stock in my garage that can be refinished if someone wants it.
Maybe the owner of this gun.
True life.
Why would someone do that?
I don't know. See, that's okay. I'm glad it upsets
Were
you
they
too,
trying to-
because
Were they
Oh.
trying to put a tank on it?
Not to digress, guys, but this looks pretty piratey.
With a musket?
Yeah, it's like,
looks like something Lieutenant Dan would have needed after he came back from Vietnam.
There's no way that's the original stock, though.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
It's cut down.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
It looks
It is.
original, my friend.
The
It is.
angle is wrong.
No, it's not. It's right.
You're wrong. Just
No,
The whole-
bid.
No,
Look
it's
at the picture that's on it.
Yeah.
The top of that butt stock does not line up with the back of that. That's a different stock. That's
I
not
think
the
it-
original.
not to digress, but I see the full picture, Josh, and it is the right one. It looks cockeyed because the bottom corner's kind of cut off, but it is. They
And I
just took
agree
an
with Mark.
awful lot of meat off
Just
of
makes
that.
me upset.
I agree with Marcel Perry in the chat. Just make it a pistol at that point.
Yeah.
That's some good wood. But anyway, I have a stock if someone needs one.
John also says mask clearance. Maybe that's what they did. But what kind of mask would you be wearing if you needed all that clearance? All right, who's bidding on this one, Matt? Who goes first?
Zuby.
Zuby goes first. No, it's
$550.
$550.
Yar.
All right. Gavin next.
My bid be 80. Yar.
Did you say 80?
Well done.
$80. Okay.
$80? And what did Zuby say?
$550.
Oh, why?
165.
This sold for $157.50.
Gavin, the reigning champion.
Reigning champion. To be the man, you got to beat the man, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, the
Still a
scourge. The scourge of it
Are
all.
you
Yar.
asking us to beat you after the show's over?
You can always go into a German shower.
Ew.
Tune in on Saturday night, guys, to find out what the heck that reference is to. We're going to probably wind down the show here in a few minutes, guys. Saturday nights we are live, and we open up the Zoom for anybody who wants to join us. Last week we limited it to, I think there was about 10 or 15 of us in the show. But if you guys want to get your spins on the show, get in there, and we'll try to put some new faces in there as well. Gavin, any final thoughts for tonight?
Sorry, just to talk about the quarantine shows.
Yeah.
If you are connected with anybody who is international, we'd love to hear. It was really interesting over the last couple of weeks, getting players from around the globe to chime in, talking about not only the state of opening up a paintball, but just sort of the industry and where they are at. So that is really, really interesting for me. So Turkey, Australia, Germany. So if you know anybody, reach out. Let them know that we are live 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And have them log in, and we'd love to hear their perspective about paintball and what's going on in their respective countries.
Yeah.
But okay, so I'm signing off. Yes. So thank you so much for logging on and watching us this evening. And if you haven't, on the way out, make sure you hit like and share, and join us again on Saturday for our quarantine show.
Yeah. We also want to know, well, guys, we stopped doing interview shows a few weeks ago in order to start putting out content because fields are slowly starting to open and we're starting to get that paintball itch. Are you guys enjoying the show as it is, the best we can do before we get back into our studio, or should we be interviewing people again? We like this. This feels better for us. And as soon as we get the all clear, we're back in the studio anyways. But let us know if you guys like the format. We're doing our best. Matt, thank you for being on the show.
Yes, you're welcome. And again, I will not be attending Saturday night, as it is my free night to correct my haircut. So I will be back on Monday.
Despite what people say,
that do is.
They say never cut your own hair, but it doesn't mean you can pluck your own hair. So just
I won't be doing that anytime soon.
Yeah, Joe, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in and watch. Or if you happen to hashtag like and share, fantastic. Otherwise, we'll see you Saturday night for some quarantine show. And yeah, again what Gavin said, if we can get some more international blood into our United Nations show, it'd be fantastic. Anyone from South America would be interesting to see what's happening there. Brazil, Colombia, those are all really strong paintball countries.
Yeah. Devin Schwartz says the Tom K and Bud Orr episode will never be topped. I agree with you. That was one of our best. Tracy Santos says she likes the new format. Same with Ryan. Ryan also says he's going to wreck his haircut too as well, Matt, so don't worry about it. Dwayne King says good show, good format. Yeah. Josh, what about you? Are you enjoying the show like this? I know we're not in the studio, but
yeah, it's not the same. I like being in the studio. I've been working this whole time, so for me, it's like it's business as usual. So to kind of get home and be stuck, doing quarantine stuff's kind of it's really weird.
Yeah,
if that makes any sense.
Yeah, you have to live in a weird world too, then, wouldn't you?
I just want outside.
Yeah, I just I just wish for the traffic to come back.
Yeah, Yeah. No, I would like to just be able to go into a store without having to stand in line and have people tell me when I can go and when I can't go. And
the one thing I have to say, the best part about going to stores now is going to Costco, because people are not there to loiter. No idiots are standing around in the middle of the aisle talking about behind the bunker and paintball.
But no samples.
Blocking all the people going around. And it's just it's purpose driven. Now people are in and they're out. And I like that. Yeah.
Samples will never come back.
Okay. That is one thing I'm going to eternally miss. I'm hoping it's coming back. But when you and your friend go to Costco and you race to see who can hit all the samples first to be the Costco champion of the week.
Those are fun times.
No more cheap date nights at college, right?
Or you walk through Costco and you do one lap, then you turn your hat around backwards, so you're a different person.
And the winner buys the $1.50 hot dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody wins.
Don't mock the hot dogs. I like them.
You can still get them, eh?
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Nice. With even more COVID.
I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. I like how people are adopting all these things. I like how, you go to Home Depot and they've got glass shields around the cashiers and everything's awesome. And then they pass you the debit machine that you're supposed to tap but the tap doesn't work, so you still have to punch the buttons. And it's like, okay, well, something's missing here. I went and got an oil change the other day, and the lady, they did everything well. They wiped down the car and everything right. And then they hand you a pen to sign your sheet, and you're like, I'm not signing anything, right? So they, so they literally went and got a brand new box of pens, opened it up in front of me, and handed me a pen.
And I was an idiot. They had a discharge box for used pens and then new pens. I just grabbed the discharge box. I'm like, why don't I go ahead and lick this?
Is that what you were licking? Flavor popsicles.
I have to ask you this question because it's not going to bother me. Where on earth are you getting your oil change that you have to sign something?
At my place at the dealership, I had my oil changed. You have to. You have to concede.
Yours is a new car, right?
All right, let's sign off and we can keep doing this
conversation
going.
Nobody
cares about our laundry list of things that we have to do.
Brent Davis from Air Ups just joined us, so let's quickly end the show here before he gets on. Brent, we need you on the show on Saturday night. We got to get you live on Saturday night, my friend. I
know those are thick welded seams that we'd love to have you in here.
Stainless steel hardware.
If I had thick welded seams, I'd do nothing but buffets for the rest of my life. All right, Josh, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you. And don't forget, folks, help control your local airsoft population. Have your local airsofters spayed or neutered.
That's right. And Chica Estrada gets the last word. Chica says, it does come with a drink for $1.50. All right, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you on Saturday night.